Hello, America. It's Kevin McCracken. And you know, I'm one of them stupid Americans. Yep, Barack Obama tells me that every day. And you can tell it because it's cold out here, baby, in Washington, D.C. We had a little snow last night. As you can see, the flag up at the Capitol is half-mast on what happened out in Arizona. And I want to talk about that just for a second. That was terrible what happened. Terrible. I don't care who did it, who's behind it, what it is. It's terrible that that happened in our country. But I got a little problem with this sheriff out there. I think his name is Dupnik or something like that. And he gets on the television right after the shooting. And he's talking to one of these media people, Diane Sawyers, I think. And he comes out and he blames Rush Limbaugh for this. Now, I listen a little bit to Rush, and I think he's a funny guy. And he's got a big following. And he says what's on his mind. But he doesn't preach hate. He doesn't preach hate. And this Dupnik, who was elected as sheriff of that county, or whatever it is in Arizona, gets on the television and tries to make a political statement and blame somebody for this guy shooting at those people. Now, the bone I have to pick with this turkey is he's a sheriff in Arizona. And if you go to the website of the DEA, Drug Enforcement Agency, they will tell you that at least 70% of the illegal drugs come into this country from Mexico. Mexico. It comes up through Central America. The Mexican drug cartel takes and they ship it to the United States of America. And a lot of it comes through Arizona. And this guy is sitting there making these political statements when truckloads of drugs are coming right up through where he's supposed to be the sheriff. Now, it doesn't only affect Arizona. When they ship that stuff into America, it goes to all 50 states. Our kids are dying because of drugs and violence that come from Mexico. The reason they call it the Mexican drug cartel, Dupnik, is because they sell drugs. And you're out there flapping your trap about Rush Limbaugh, when the drugs are pouring through your jurisdiction. One thing I've noticed, people that preach hate don't hear it when it comes out of their mouth. And I'll give you an example. Barack Obama's out there today, and he's talking about love and tolerance. A couple of weeks ago, he called people like me his enemy. Enemy, America, enemy. Enemy. I'm an American citizen. I'm not an enemy. I wear this to get attention. That's it. I paid taxes for 38 years. I served in the armed forces. And Barack Obama calls me the enemy. So, Dupnik, the next time you blame Rush Limbaugh for something, how about Barack Obama? How about when Barbara Boxer, Maxine Waters, and Steve Cohen called people like us Nazis and racists because we didn't believe in the health care bill? I don't care, Dupnik, about what you think. I don't care if you think Rush Limbaugh was responsible. But you're a sheriff, an elected official. Shouldn't you be trying to solve the crime? Shouldn't you be trying to stop the drugs that are pouring across your border from Mexico by illegal aliens, Dupnik? illegal aliens, Dupnik. It's killing our kids. Prince George's County, right over there, 9 murders in 9 days. 9 murders in 9 days. I bet you all of them involve some sort of drugs. The Mexican drug cartel controls the distribution of drugs in the United States. Go to the DEA website and you'll see that. So my suggestion to you, Dupnik, and it's just my opinion, is you should get your fat butt out of your fat chair and close your fat trap and try to stop the drugs and illegal people coming into this country that is promoting violence. I understand that's a tragedy out there. But what about the kids that are overdosing on Mexican drugs? Mexican drugs. What about Officer Brian Terry? What about the nun in Maryland? What about the boy in Richmond, Virginia? The 2 of them were killed by illegal aliens. Illegal, Dupnik. Illegal. No sweat. I guess that was Rush Limbaugh's fault again. Anyway, people of Arizona, tell the fool to start catching the criminals. Criminals, not Rush Limbaugh. And tell them to look what people like Barack Obama, Nancy Pelosi, Harry Reid, and the rest of those fools are saying about us. We're regular Americans. Dupnik. I love your opinion, but how about catching a criminal, fool? Anyway, America, I love you. But look at the hate coming out of people like Dupnik's mouth. Listen to the words they say. Hate is hate, no matter who says it. Left or right. I'm not going to back down because of someone like Dupnik. Dupnik, stop the drugs coming in from Mexico, fool. And then I'll listen to you. But until you do that, you're just some tin can alley sheriff in a podunk town that blames everybody else for everything. Love and kisses, my man. And I got myself a smiley face for you, Dupnik. Grow up and do your job and stop blaming other people.